Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you once again. My name is Nick, we're on the ZXspectrum 48K. I'm looking at a game called Galletron or Galletron, published by Bulldog Software in 1987. It's an 8-bit shooter which also came out on the Amstrad CPC. So we'll redefining our keys, I think. Yes, the year is 303AA, which stands for After Apocalypse. So as you can tell, things haven't gone particularly well for the human race. We're on the planet Galletron, the largest, most beautiful planet in the solar system, and we must destroy lots of aliens by going to all 9 of their planets in their little ship here, and I'm trying to steer around the place. And we must take out, it's level based, we must take out individual bits, installations, and get to the end. And I've just died. Right, okay. Now if I don't do very good on this, I'll put in a cheat for infinite pokes. I've just blown up that force field thing, and now I can go through here, I think. Can I? Come on Nick, let's go up now. Oops. Not going well so far. If you had this one back in the day, let me know. 1987 Bulldog Software. Right, now these reviews, as I always say, are all about not perfect gameplay. Oh dear. It's about me seeing what the game would have played like a bit on your first or second go. Would there have been enough? I've died already. Would there have been enough there for you to want to go back and play it again? Or would you just said, no way Jose, taking it back to the shop, or cried because you spent all your pocket money on it? In the top right there's the fuel and your laser power. Let's try and master this. So blow up that thing there. Take out the force field. Oh look, and I shouldn't have bashed into that thing. Now there's certain objects to collect along the way, and then when you get to the end, that's the level done by destroying stuff. So why can't I get through? Oh, I'm through there, right? Okay. So we got to the second screen at least. Take this out in its most sensitive area. I don't like being taken out in the most sensitive area. There we go. So taking that, we're through again. Destroy these things. Don't get involved in the explosions because that will kill you as well. Right through. Right, going a bit good here. Now I think on the right that might be an object, but let's leave that behind. Good. Right. So the controls are a little bit awkward on this. It's left and right, and then like forwards, like or rotation. So you've got to go forward in the direction you're going to. So it takes a bit of coordination. So you won't be good at this straight away unless you're some kind of genius. So I'm intrigued by it. It's a little bit different to what I think of other games. Alright, now we're on the planet Zordon, I think. It's a magenta planet. Come on Nick, you can do this maybe. Right, okay, so you see the markers there in my laser and fuel. If we're out of that, we're in big trouble. Seem to have plenty of fuel, but can top that up by special bits along the way. I do like a good magenta planet. I can't think of any magenta planets offhand apart from Zordon. Let's get through here. It's a bit tricky. I don't think I would have minded this back in the day, to be fair. It's got elements. Oh dear, and I've crashed into a force field. Not very clever. So you can see the amount of, on the top left there, you can see the score. My lives are 1, sentries 13 left to take out, so we're gradually taking them down to size, and score is underneath. A little bit frustrating as well, this game, but yeah, I'm not sure what it scored back in the day, but I don't mind it. I think I'm going to do a bit better with a cheat on it for infinite lives, just to show you a few of the other screens. But it looks to me as if the game's going to be roughly the same each stage, but maybe a different colour cycling through the Spectrum's colour palette. Don't know what this music is, a little bit random. Do. Right, we're going to be poking now. Hopefully the poke works. Infinite lives. Sentries 10, lives 3 at the top there. We know what to do now. We're going around this map, trying to navigate all the objects. Collect objects that are important to us and don't get killed by the baddies. Right? Right, you know it. If you've completed this one back in the day, then let me know. What does it say at the end? Didn't have a sequel that I'm aware of. An interesting name. Can't remember if we reviewed anything before from Bulldog Software. But this is quite a competent release. A little bit fiddly control system, but you know, I don't mind that nonetheless. Right, come on, shoot the force field thing. That's it. Got through there. That way. There. Here we go, etc, etc. Now I need to get to where that other force field is. Oh, and I bumped into a land bomb. This planet is called Larsium 2, I'm guessing. Unless that's the object we need to collect. Sentries are all taken out. You see, like sentries 0, so I ain't got to worry about them anymore. Oh, we just come round the other way we had from last time, didn't we? How did I die there? I've just blown up something I shouldn't have done. Oh, actually, we've completed it. There we go. Right, I know what I'm doing. I blew up the end bit, and it automatically got us to the next stage. So we've done that stage 1 twice, but in 2 different ways. Oh man, caravan. Lives are staying on free, you see. So if you're going to play this, then do it properly. The reason why I'm putting a poke in here is just to show you, is it worth persevering with to get to those later stages. It won't be a complete walkthrough by any means. I think the next stage is going to be, I'm guessing, green. Let's go for green. Right, so we had cyan, we had magenta, number 3 on the ZXspectrum keyboard. It would have intrigued me a little bit this. We're in sort of like a tank hover machine, aren't we? Some futuristic tank, I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean, I probably would have played it a few times and I would have got to about level 3 or 4. I reckon it's not overly impossible. It's doable. It's not. You've got a bit of play about the place before things go severely wrong. Come on, tank. Let's do this thing. Galletron or Galletron or someone. If you're from one of these planets, let me know. This is planet Zordon. I don't know who names these planets. Some crazy fool. Right. Round here. Now, that's a battery of some description. I've blown it up. Right, shouldn't have done that. Right, so, are we near the end? We want the green level next. Or a white level, but I reckon green. I'm dreaming of a green level. Just like those ones we used to know. I thought that was the end then. That's not the end. Oh, man. Have I run out of fire? No, my laser's still good. I've gone the wrong way. So I've got to take out something. Let's go back this way. I'm guessing as soon as I've destroyed it, that's that. Fuel's not looking overly clever. It's flashing. Now, is that the next stage or is that me dead? No, that was me dead. Right, okay. I think I need to go through that other force field there then. I need to go that way and blow up that book end thing, that L, I'm guessing. Right, yeah. So go through that force field, blow up the L, give them hell, and yeah, no L, no L. Right, take that out. Right, it should be easy now, infinite lives on. Take this thing out, and that'll be the end, I think. No! There's something clever here I need to shoot. You don't know what you're doing. I've got an extra life though, that's pretty good. Pretty nifty. Nifty lifty. Which is a completely, utterly different game. Let's go back this way. Let's go surfing now. Everybody show me how. Come on everybody with me. Come with me. I think we just need to take out all the sentries then. Do we? Take out all the sentries and we're there. Perhaps that's what we need to do. So, 2 sentries left. It says there's 1 sentry left. 20th century, boy. No, taking out all the sentries now. What do we need to blast? Well, we're a bit of a trial and error this. I'll blast everything until it goes to the next level automatically. Let's take out, that's not blowing up, that radar dish from hell. Maybe it doesn't let you do it with the cheat on, maybe. Well, we're going to go around blasting stuff till we blast something important. Importante. Well, we could probably settle on this planet and run it forever and live here quite capably. I'm not sure what the food's like or the drink's like or anything like that. Now, if you had this one back in the day, you're probably screaming at the screen what I need to shoot. I've probably driven past it about 3 or 4 times. It might even be on a different screen. Maybe it's that radar dish on the right there. Maybe that's the thing we need to shoot to get to the next stage. Hope so, and then we'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, maybe not. It's something, yeah, because we made our way to this screen initially, so it must be something around here. I've missed something very, very obvious, haven't I? Really. This reminds me of when I used to play Tomb Raider on the PlayStation. Be running around for hours. The same, obviously, I mean, oh, that was it. It was that dish. Oh God, talking about making a meal of it. It was green. Green stage, I win. Anyone that else said green, well done. Put your points up on the scoreboard behind you, or a bit of paper. Shove it in your pocket, and when you fall down, get that paper out your pocket. Think, look, I scored 5 points. That's a lot better. Right. Okay. So now we're on planet Ikizama. I don't know if you're there or you know what the food's like in Ikizama. I'm sure it's very nice. Right, now, we sort of know what to do now, don't we? So we navigate round here, shooting all the sentries, collecting the objects, destroying the stuff that needs to be destroyed, and then when there's a radar dish at the end, or something that looks a bit like a wider radar dish, blast the hell out of that thing, and then it's on to the next stage. But is the gameplay getting much different from level to level? Well, not so far. This is stage 3, and it looks like it's going to be more of the same all the way through. It's a little bit arduous. I'm not really enjoying it, if I have to be fair. But I'm getting a small level achievement despite having to poke on each screen I get to. But yeah, would have played it every now and again, but it wouldn't have been one of my go-to games. But having said that, if I didn't have any games, apart from maybe this and a couple of others, I wouldn't have been disappointed. I would have played it a little bit. But, you know, I would have liked more of a choice than just this game. Going over, I think it could have been a bit better. A bit more variety in the screens. And now we're on to the red stage. I'm zipping through, but only because I've got infinite lives on me. We won't do a walkthrough because I'm making a bit of a mockery of the game now, but good to see a red stage. That's testing my eyes a little bit, but it is black on red, not magenta on red, which would be even worse. So we'll just do this stage, and then we'll say bon voyage to the Galletron army in planet Zama Lamus. So there's 9 planets, isn't there? It says in the instructions. So this is number, well, lost count now. It's 4 or 5. 4 or 5, so we won't do all 9. I guess it's going to cycle back to the normal colours, but each stage has been a different colour so far. I don't think it's going to do a black background on a black foreground, because that would just be silly stuff. Could be Mars, this one, but it isn't Mars. It's Zama Lamus. Zama Lama Ding Dong. Collect fuel, collect your lasers, and blast the hell out of these aliens. Because, I remind you, it's the year 303, I think. It might be 308. I can't read my own writing. But anyway, one of those, AA, says after apocalypse. So there used to be BC, before Christ. Then AA, Adrian's armadillos. And Adrian's dominoes, that was it. And now it's AA, after apocalypse. Hooray! I don't know anything about Adrian's dominoes. Anno Domino. Something to do with pizzas, anyway. But I digress. We go round in this thing. Boom. I'd like to have a go on a hovercraft. I never have done. Closest I got is on Hunter on the Commodore Amiga. If you own a hovercraft, let me know. But you can go over water and land, so it seems the ideal vehicle. I'm not sure why we don't all drive hovercrafts. It seems like the ideal thing to be in. Right, come on, we're near the end of this thing, and then we'll say good night, Vienna. Oh, Vienna, it means nothing to me. If you're into Spectrum stuff, there's quite a lot of Spectrum games reviewed in the Spectrum playlist. Check that one out. If you haven't already and you're liking this kind of nonsense, then please consider subscribing to ensure that it continues. And there's the members section as well if you want to take a look at that. Any help is greatly appreciated and it helps me continue and, well, develop as well. Right. Kaboom. Come on. Right, there's the dish there, and that's on to the next stage. Well, I think we will leave that one there, because you're just going to get more of the same each time. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. As I say, I didn't mind it. I see it was quite clever, but it's left me a little bit bored, wanting a bit extra from the gameplay. But it's okay, it's so-so. So that was a Galletron on the ZXspectrum 48K, published by Bulldog Software in 1987. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.